I think last time you were on, we chatted a lot about those pillars that you were talking about: sleep, nutrition, hydration. I know that people will be like, yeah, cool, know that. But when men are coming to you and they're getting into their health, what are those little extracurricular elements or pillars? We've talked about like being able to have difficult conversations, those kinds of, what are those other little juicy bits and bobs for guys listening here going like, yeah, like I'm starting to delve into my health kick here. For you, what are those little exciting, like maybe it's the core, maybe it's the extracurricular stuff?
Yeah.
What are those things that guys need to be aware of and jumping into?
Well, what I see men get most value from when I'm coaching them, things like the value of congruency, like what I think, what I say, what I do, and being very aware. Am I being congruent here in whatever it is that I'm doing? And in particular, in my bigger conquest, like my bigger life mission. So I wouldn't really rate that as a nuance, but that is an anchor point when I'm starting to integrate optimizing my hydration or cleaning up my diet or getting the right dose of movement into my life weekly or whatever the D is. Overshooting puts me out of congruency. Overcommitting, saying, all right, I'm going to train 6 days a week, 45-minute sessions, meditate half an hour, 7 days a week because I know this is good. And it's just unbelievably unrealistic. We cannot be congruent with that intention in that goal. So we fall out of integrity. We're not being impeccable with our word and our self-esteem takes a hit. And the people that we're around see us or feel our energy deflate and shrink and contract. And it's so invisible a lot of the time to somebody that's new to that and is feeling puffed up and inspired to make changes, but doesn't have somebody there supporting them to qualify, is that goal realistic? So the subtlety is, in essence, to set yourself up for a win is so important. One, because you'll get done the thing you need to get done. It's like, I need to do a little bit of resistance training. I just need to keep that muscle mass on me. I don't necessarily need to build, but I need the density. It helps me stay grounded. And when I do meet that, when I say, okay, Wednesday morning and Saturday morning, I'm going to do 45 minutes. I can do that. My self-esteem starts to build. And then that impacts everything. It reverberates outwardly. But part of this is communication, which is another one of those subtle aspects that needs to be in awareness, right? Because if I have a family and I have a business and I have these quarters of my kingdom that I need to invest energy into, there's people that I need to consider. So if I were to all of a sudden get up in the morning, not communicate to my partner, this is what I'm doing now, and ask her for her support and ask how I can reciprocate that support in another way, there's a failure to communicate the intention. And that's going to create disruption and disharmony because it's going to shake up the dynamic as it is too much. So again, this is part of the process, is learning how to communicate, learning how to identify my needs, and then go that step further and ask for the people in my life for their help, for their support in meeting those needs.